the person that will annoy you the most in this life is that person that you love, acclaimed you love, or the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. That person will annoy you the most. The devil in you would come out from behaviors, from attitudes, and every other thing. But how you're going to deal with it is the main issue. Life does not have duplicates. You would never be repeated again in history. This one life that you have, live your best. No die for nothing. What I ordered versus what I got. You see, this marriage, everybody has to be careful. And one thing I have to tell you guys here, even if a lot of you will not believe me, is that everybody is not destined to marry. And whatever package you see once you got married or once you get married, you've seen a clip of it when you were dating. Except you want to tell me, say you know date that guy or that lady before you marry her. Now everybody don dey shout say this woman kpai her husband, this woman kpai her husband. Note, this page does not support violence, but this is just me trying to air out my opinion. You see that guy that died in the hands of his wife, that died in the hands of his wife, that his wife died him allegedly. You see that man? That man is not a good man. That man was not good. See, you don't need to believe what I want to tell you guys, but this is the truth. A woman most times doesn't just automatically becomes violent. It is an action that always spur that reaction. And from the story we heard that the case was a case of infidelity. Even though she now came out to say that the man mistakenly kicked a keg of petrol, and all of that happened. And then he set himself ablaze. Am I denying that the woman went too far? She went too far. Very, very far. By buying somebody's child. Picking child where you know fit born. But you see that man no be good man. That man was not good. For a woman to react that way, I can beat my chest to tell you that man was a violent man. Person no go just dey mad for nothing. Let's be sincere. Person no dey mad for nothing. That man was violent. For a woman to start, naturally women are loving. How do we describe God? Our loving Father, our merciful Father. These are qualities of a woman, though anybody can have it. But for that man, it's not even talk sef. For that woman to go to that level, that man was abusive. Not just verbal abuse, that man was physically abusive. If you read their story, you heard that the man at some point caused her to miscarry. The man was physically abusing her. I can beat my chest to tell that the man was physically abusing that woman. Violence does not just happen. Women does not just react most times in vacuum. Now wetin you don dey do wey don plenty, na im wey she come react. But the point is this: you see that anger issue, both of them bin get am. And the Bible says anger resides in the bosom of fools. If you're angry, no marry person wey get anger issues with you, house go burn o. Because when two mad dogs come together, what happen? Who will settle another? Who will settle each other? Are you getting the point now? That is what I'm talking about here. The both of them have anger issues, and they cannot stay together. Now what happened? She has killed her husband. And unfortunately, the Lord does not care if it's your husband, the Lord does not care if it's your child, the Lord does not care if it's whatever. You will go in for it. An eye for an eye, that is the law. Either life imprisonment, sentence you there by hanging, or whatever it is, you know go free. So if you know you get issues with anger, if you know person wey you wan marry get anger issues, the person dey provoke you, dey irritate you, no marry. No marry, just dey your day. Like the light no dey brightly while like just dey your day. Dey your day, because you see marriage, that thing is not meant for everybody. Marriage can it can Marriage is not meant for everybody. Marriage can bring out the best in you. It can aggravate what you have. Of course, this woman already have anger issues. The man already gets anger issues too, because definitely it is not for nothing. Somebody no go just stay like that, person will just sleep am. No now, let's be reasonable here. The man is very annoying, and you know if you no fit endure, why you no waka comot? But the point is this: no woman wants to lose the trophy. No woman wants to lose the trophy. You must buy inside that marriage, but for better for worse, for better for worse, na im dey cause this thing. See, take your life seriously. Take your life seriously. Work on your anger issues. Work on your anger issues, or what you some people call mood swing. Work on it though. Hey, the person that will annoy you the most in this life is that person that you love and claimed you love, or the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. That person will annoy you the most. The devil in you would come out from behaviors, from attitudes, and every other thing. But how you're going to deal with it is the main issue. In all of this I've said, see, if house dey hot, husband and wife una get issue, please no stay to exchange words with woman. E no make sense. Don't stay to exchange words with your fellow partner. Just few days ago, last month, shey na last month, opposite my compound here, the wife kpai the husband. Another domestic violence. I no wan talk that one because that's not my issue for today. But all I can say is this: people already know that these people that used to talking, they can talk for days. Everybody already know that that's how this couple are. Now, the man went further to want to raise hands on the woman, and the son stabbed the man. And they wanted to cover up the crime, except for a good Samaritan that came in and saw the incidents and now raised the lamb. What am I saying in essence? If you know, say, na don dey get issue, they heat up, they heat up, they heat up, abeg, ejo, just leave. No stay make you talk, ikwukwatachi ife niile. There's nothing to talk about. No stay, just vamoose. That 2 minutes, that 5 minutes wey you go leave that house, see, devil cannot catch you. Because devil thrives in the midst of confusion. Devil thrives in the midst of frustrations and pain. When place dey hot, when place dey get violence, and that place where devil dey. When don't stay make you dey reply everything wey woman dey tell you, just shift. If na man dey talk too much, na you dey the house, shift. Argument is always there in relationship. Shift, but the argument should not generate into violence. Shift, oh, shift. Life does not have duplicates. You would never be repeated again in history. This one life that you have, live your best. No die for nothing. No die for nothing. I tell God, beg you. No, sir, I no tell you. Oh, bright life just wasted like that. Just 5 months. 5 months into marriage. Kata don burst. But I can tell you for the fact that that man is an abuser. Let's talk in the comments. He is. If it's not, that reaction will not get to that point. You know, women are like incubators. They incubate pains. They incubate happiness. If you're constantly giving them pains, they keep incubating it. One day they will just burst into flames. And the flames can be what you didn't bargain for. So